Hello everyone, welcome to Matplotlib. Today's session will be moving towards the console, that is your prompt or cmt.exe prompt. So first thing you have to go inside the Anaconda Navigator. So you can search here, the search option in your system directly. You can open it. Anaconda Navigator will be open by default. So when it's open, this particular screen will be opening. In this screen you have a lot of option in that, like you have a prompt cell, Jupyter Lab, IBM data flow. What you have to do is just for the working of the matplot we're using a Jupyter notebook, but before that we should go ahead with to check that like our matplotted library is there or not, and if it is not there, how you have to import it. So what happened when you're working with this Anaconda Navigator or the new version, by default it was there. Okay, so no need to that time particular time, no need to import it and no need to install it. But sometime because of some crack versions, it's not there. So what you have to do, how you have to import, you have to go with the cell and just launches this prompt first. When you launch it, the screen will be there. In this particular screen, you have to install. So to installing, you are going with the pip. So this for the pip, it's the Python package pip install and then the matplotlib matplotlib enter. So now the all file, whatever files are there, it will be installed and its particular things are installed properly. So this is how the matplot, like already it is satisfied, like already we have in this package. Sometime it's not there, that time it will be running all this up. Here you can observe its requirement already satisfied. Matplotlib is there in this particular area, they give the path. Because I'm having 3.3.2 version, so you can get your version as well. If you are using less version, try to import this particular, because in a new version you will get lots of feature of the plottings, how you have to work on the plots. So when you're done with this, your environment and your setup is done, your matplot is now ready to work on that. So now when you install properly, you can close it and then you can launch your notebook directly. When you launch it, it will be open here. So it will be open in this screen, and now try to create one folder in a desktop to use it, to store it, to save it. So move to desktop. I already have a folder called Chanderia. Inside that, I'm just creating a new. Going with new. Yeah, so this is my folder, new one, and I just show you the saving part as well. So this folder you can save it because it's inside the folder of my name, so already they gave a path. I can save with the matplot. Okay, and I can save it. So this is the one way. And suppose we don't have path, go to that folder, right click it, and then take that particular path and then you save it. I'll show you that operation as well. So this is the folder. You can go with properties, you'll get the location. So you can copy this location, you can store it. So just copy this location, suppose, and I'm going here. I'm just want to save as already there. I don't want so I just kept there. So this is path, and so this is the normal way to save that particular file. You can observe it saved in that particular. Now if you go back and just check inside that, it will be available. You can observe your XYZ, yeah, your XYZ is there, and your matplot also is there. Like that time we save it just normally matplot, that is also available, and with the path also it's available. So this is how you have to store the thing. So now let's move to import it, how we have to import and how we have to work on it. So suppose I just want to import matplot. You can import matplot like this. So in this now we just import it. So you can import matplotlib. You can import matplotlib also. Now I'm import matplotlib dot pyplot and then as your plt. This is my alias name. I just want to import with the alias name to use this for the later purpose. And so I want to import pandas as well as numpy, pandas as pd, and import numpy as np. The reason behind for this, like if you want to go with the data set to read CSV, we need a panda. Directly, we cannot read with the help of Matplot because Matplot is used to give you the visualization. It's not giving you to read the files and other things. NumPy, this is for creation your data frame series with that array. So we need NumPy. So we need all these three whenever we working with the Matplot. So we import it. Let's read the file first. Data equals to pd dot read csv. So you can observe I'm using here the pandas alias name because to reading the file I need the pandas data things. So let's move to take the data set. So you have to go in there, take its properties and taking the name of the data set. We are using the same data set student one. So if you want to take another data set, it's your wish. You can take it dot csv. So I just want to see also that we just see first, then we are going with the data dot show. So this is the normally we are doing how we are doing it in this pandas. So we just going with this particular thing and we just run this. So this is the normal way of how we are doing for the pandas. We are doing in that way. Now the main important thing, like here we are doing in the plotting with the PLT, means your matplotlib. So data dot plot, in that the values, like we want to check that whatever the values are there and we have to give the xy values. So x will be, I'm just taking from this, there is a math score, right? You have a writing math score, reading score, writing score. I'm taking the math score. This will be the correct one. If you do mistake on spelling or gap, it will be not fetching the detail. So I'm just taking copy paste math score. I'm just going with the y equals to, because x is we have to give, because plotting means we have to formatting this particular. I'm taking a reading score. Copy the reading store and just paste the reading store. So done. Now the main thing, plt dot show. So when you go with the plt dot show, it will be giving you the data, and this plt is not pandas, right? It's a matplot visualization. That's why matplot, see, this is your reading score. Just zoom out, reading score, math score. So this is my data, what we have in this particular data set. With the help of matplot, we are plotting it, we are visualizing it. That's the reason matplot is purely based on the visualization tool, or purely based on or the graphical user interface. So that's what a matplot used for.